Do you see me? Do you see this? Pay attention. "390H. Do you know what you are?" It's not a rhetorical question I'm asking you. Do you know what you...
A human being.
No. All right, I will permit you that meager designation if you wish. But you are much more than human, and rarer than hen's teeth. As a pre-cal, you carry within you the collected wisdom and experience of our world as recorded throughout the entirety of human existence. Not here. Not here. In your DNA, encoded by us at the time of your birth. You're a living, breathing, thinking mass storage device. A hard drive with an almost endless capacity. Like a hard drive, you may become corrupted at times, but blessedly, you are not the only one. You're the backup. A copy of a copy. Of a copy. Normally, a pre-cal becomes corrupted. We simply reformat. Recalibrate. We erase and start anew.
I don't want my mind erased.
And neither do I. Memory loss is a complication, not the desired effect.
I want to remember things.
What things? Tonight, your friend out there has shown you a glimpse of the real world in all its disgusting manifestations. They poisoned you with the wrong kind of life experience, invited you to commit horrible crimes, and exposed you to their own corrupt reality. Per Directive 95, I asked that you be recalibrated, as you were many times before. However, you are broken beyond repair. I'm very disappointed in you, 390H.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
Derringer, stop this recording at once.
It's not a recording. It's live.
Impossible! The man is dead!
Do I have your attention, Treglazon? I want to thank you for making a martyr of me. Shooting me, dumping my body in the drink was just what I needed to give me a little street cred with the boys in uniform. Luckily, you missed my vital organs, including my heart, which, given the fact that you don't have one of your own, it isn't surprising that you missed mine.
Speaking of hearts, how's yours, Derringer? I guess, what with the arrival and all, you've been too busy to notice the mutiny taking place right under your smug chin. The Prizrak of mine now. Enough of them anyway. And anyone else who wants to join the fight, you can find me at the place I described in the doctored manifesto.
Get me a poisoned manifesto at once!
There are no more. You had me burn them all.
Oh, and Treglazov, one last thing. Watch your step.
It's an attack from within! He's trying to stop the arrival!
Sir! This way.
Hold on a sec, so let me just... Sorry about that. To those enslaved by Treglazov, you are now free. To the few still loyal to him, you will soon die. Choose your sides carefully. Do not sign contracts with marked men. They won't live long enough to honor them. We the people are too many. We are too angry. And we will express our outrage through any means necessary. Fellow revolutionaries, rise up with me. Fight beside me. Take that shaky hand of yours and make a fist out of it. Charge at those who were once in charge of you. Stand against those who once stood upon you. Do not back down. Do not retreat. And never, never turn your back on your country. Because that's when we stick a knife in it.
Oh, come on. Why do you...
390H.
How did you get here?
With help.
Your phone. I don't need it anymore.
Why is this?
I'm done. I don't trust them. They led me astray.
Who fed you that line, the overseer?
Daniel, please. Listen to me, child. The one who is helping you from in there has gotten you closer to freedom than any precal has ever gotten.
Even Weep.
You know Weep?
933W is dead.
We don't know that.
He drowned in the garden, trying to escape. He failed because he didn't have anyone to help him. Weep didn't have someone watching over him. Someone looking out for him. If you're really done, then I will escort you back to your room. But after today, it won't matter.
We're burning this place down, kid.
We could use your help. We could use your friends' help.
Well, what about my friends in here? I want them to go free, all of them. Especially Cooper.
We all want that. The question is, how do we go about it right?
Not this again.
Mireille and I don't see eye to eye on a few things.
Violence is not the answer.
The only one that registers.
Terminus must be destroyed.
At least we agree on that.
But right now, it's protected by a division of loyalist Prizrak.
Yeah, who have to die.
No! No killing. We turn their hearts.
Better yet, we turn them into hamburger. So, Precal, how do you and your friend want to do this?
I choose Marie.
Let's rewrite history. First, we connect to their relevant criminal databases and delete their bogus charges. Then we'll degauss the computers to seal the deal. This starts with the degauss gun. Run it along a computer, and you'll erase the hard drive. More specifically, you'll erase any criminal charges these men are burdened by. But to get the degauss gun, you need to get inside Derringer's office. To get into his office, you need Omni Level 5.
I turned that off for a reason.
And I turned it back on. The Precal and her friend need top security clearance to pull this off.
That sounds safe.
Go ahead. Upgrade to Omni Level 5. You're ready. Head to the location in map view. Find the Degauss gun, and from there, I'll point you to the computers that need erasing.
I cannot believe you're sending her to find a fake gun.
It's not a fake gun, Daniel.
Oh, it's a turkey made out of tofu. What's she gonna do if she runs into trouble? Throw it at someone?
Who says she has to do anything?
Do you hear me?
I hear you. You sound different.
The accent, yes. Just part of a dangerous game I played for too many years. A game I never intended to involve you in.
I involved myself when I took your phone.
We're glad you did, kid.
It's yours now. A keepsake from your time in this fragmented world. You'll need it when you get to the next one.
Last night you told me the outside world was dead.
I told you what you needed to hear. And what anyone who was listening to us wanted to hear. The world beyond Metamorphosis is very much alive. But we can talk about this later. Make your way to Derringer's office.
How do I find it?
Follow the stench of cheap cologne.
It's inside the Prizrak Command Center. Your friend can show you the way. Good luck, both of you.
I'll take this.
I rather like The Way of the Knife, both the book and the philosophy behind it. The idea that nation-states no longer hold a monopoly on military force and use scalpels instead of hammers to achieve their ends sits well on this critic's throne. The problem I have with Mazzetti's book is his chronic cynicism, his disdain for outsourcing the killing of terrorists and tyrants. Were I his editor, I would flip these pages upside down and turn those knit brows and scowling pouts into great big beaming smiles.
office is upstairs. Grab the degauss gun, but be careful. The Prizrek have adopted a more direct control over certain cameras in the area. If you see one emitting a red beam, do not step in its path. And if you do hide, the response time will be swift.
Yours is mine. They won't find me in here.
Welcome to my domain. Welcome again to my humble domain. By now you can see that your omni's regained. Its power is stable, but this place is not. Much is in flames, and the rest left to rot. To pay my respects to this crumbling facility, I'm slashing the prices of every ability. Good luck, my old friend. May hope see first light. This true hope, I mean, not the ones from last night. What would you like? Extend the time you take over Prizrek control cameras. Recharge your battery by siphoning power from other electronic objects. Leaving so soon.
side office. The degauss gun is in a wall box on the other side of the room.
Here we go.
You can do it in 4.
I can do it in 5.
I think you can do it in 4. I believe in you, Quinn.
Here goes nothing. Oh, cold, cold!
Run! Now jump to the bed! Ugh. Who controls the thermostat in Metamorphosis?
Who do you think? It's like this everywhere.
Not everywhere.
When I was in the service...
The military?
TSA.
One of the people at the airport.
World's busiest airport. We used to keep the interrogation rooms ice cold. Colder than here.
At the airport?
Suspect would come in, take a seat, and under a minute they'd be shaking like a dog razor blades.
What?
Keep magic.
But they're not criminals. They're just regular people on holiday.
I mean, some of them done some stuff.
Like what? Like mixed up their shampoo with their conditioner?
Maddie, come back to bed.
You used to with people.
My job.
You used to with people.
Where's all this coming from? I'm sorry, I wasn't a Green Beret, but you know, work I did on the outside was important. Where you going?
Back upstairs. To sleep. I'm not much in the mood for anything else now. Bloody airport.
World's busiest airport.
Good work. Now we can erase the charges pending against the Prizrak at Terminus. When Derringer made them loyalists, he also made them fugitives. To abolish their records, we need to access certain criminal databases. The databases are spread across 3 computers. The closest one is downstairs. See if you can find it. Looks like you found it. The first loyalist we need to clear is Benedito Costa. He's a Brazilian national. Go ahead and plug that in. Let's see if we have enough on him to find his name in the system. Fill out this page with the data we have on Benedito. There are more results than I was expecting. We'll need to narrow our search significantly.
Or we could just erase them all and be done with it.
Daniel, don't you have something else you could be doing?
Probably.
I am not about to clear the records of 131 fugitives just because you're feeling lazy. Child, you and your friend need to find more on Benedito. Log out and scrub the office for information.
used to drive a truck.
Yes, for Logistica, a company in São Paulo.
You like to paint?
Very much.
Good. Got a bedroom suite that needs a fresh coat.
I do not do that kind of painting.
What the hell kind of painting do you do then?
Art. Portraits and landscape.
I don't need a portrait painted. I need my bedroom walls done. You can do that for me?
Yes, sir. Suppose so. Sir?
What is it?
Why do you make me a loyalist to paint your room?
Benny. May I call you Benny? Sit back down. Thing is, here in Metamorphosis, we wear many hats. Today, sure, you're painting my room, but tomorrow, you may be the victim of a horrible accident for asking stupid questions. You see, Benny?
Derringer?
Yes, sir.
Your loyalist candidate there. He says he's an artist.
Yes, but
But nothing. Will not have this young man housing away his creative potential on cheap whitewash in that unventilated cavern you call a room. An artiste must be free to breathe in every sense. Young man, you said you paint portraits.
Go ahead, speak to him.
Yes, sir.
Splendid. Darren, send that Prizrak my way.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll try this again. Looks like we're close to finding the right Benedito Costa. I suggest we log out and search for more information on him.
I wasn't there then. I spent this summer in Rio. Worked the Olympics. You were in the Olympics? Not as an athlete. I drive a taxi. For 2 weeks.
You could just say you played basketball. I would have believed you. Probably hear that a lot.
No, you are the first person to ever mention it.
How tall are you?
2.03 meters, almost. What's that in feet? Like 6'8". Surprised you could fit in the cab. Wasn't easy. A truck is more my style.
I heard the overseer has you painting.
This is true. I'm making portraits for his private dining hall. You paint his portrait yet? Not yet. That is the last one I do. Be careful. What do you mean? I mean, be careful. I heard the last guy he had making art for him sculpted the statues in the atrium. When he was done, the overseer had his eyes blinded with lye. I do not believe this. I have seen the statues. They look good. They look great. Then why? Why would he blind a man for doing such a good job for him? So that man could never do a better job for someone else.
Let's try to find the right Benedito Costa. Got it. That's him. That's our loyalist. Let's see what fake charges Derringer saddled him with. Select Mr. Costa's criminal history at the top. Museum heist.
He did tell Derringer he was an artist.
Guess you could say he really painted himself into a corner.
Okay, Daniel. Really?
Yeah.
I hate to be this person, but could you?
Sure.
Yeah, would you just stand over there, please?
I'll be here all night, folks.
That's what I'm afraid of. All right. Let's erase Benedito's criminal record. Good. His record is erased. And with it, hopefully, his will to fight for Terminus. Now we'll degauss this computer so Derringer can't re-access the database. Just run the degauss gun over the computer.
Prisrack, he spotted me. We can recharge here.
Do it. Well done. I've pinpointed the location of 2 more computers. The nearest one is in Cooper's office.
Cooper.
I know you want to save him, kid. But it ain't in the cards right now.
I'm overriding the door locks on the other side of the room. Head through there now. And keep an eye out for any usable data on the 2 remaining loyalists. Their names are Fisher White and Rohit Rathore.
Idiotic. Yeah, like most things around here. But you have to do it. I don't understand this language. The thing you need to know about English is it doesn't follow its own rules very well. Kinda like Derringer. Can I ask you a question? Are you dyslexic? Maybe. Why? Well, you keep confusing your right and your left. You do that in Portuguese too? I don't know. I haven't had to write more than my name since I was 14. You also may have dysgraphia. How do you know all this? I used to be an English teacher.
Seriously? Why did you come to Metamorphosis?
Yeah. It was hard finding work. Plus, after my brother's death, I wanted to turn my brain off for a while.
Sorry to make you turn it back on.
It's okay. I want you to pass this loyalist entrance exam.
Why?
Misery loves company.
More mail for you, Rathor. Thank you. That's probably the last one. My nephew, he writes to me a lot. What's with all the Joker stamps? It is a running joke with me and my nephew. He calls me Jokera. It means Joker in Hindi. Well, Jokara, you can forget about receiving any more letters from your nephew or anyone else. What do you mean? Don't you know? You're a loyalist now. And your loyalty is to this place and this place only. No more communication with the outside. What? For how long? However long you got left in this world.
That's too much ground to cover. I don't want to get too far ahead of you.
Who did your ink?
My brother.
You're a professional tattoo artist.
He was. He's gone now.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Older or younger?
Twin, actually. Older by 14 minutes.
What happened to him? If you don't mind my asking.
He drowned. Fell through the ice in a lake up near Yellowknife, Northwest Territory.
You Canadian?
No, Alaska.
Close enough.
But I guess I'm not even that now.
That's right. You're a citizen of Metamorphosis. Lucky devil.
There's the computer there. This computer's connected to the FBI's criminal database. The loyalist's name is Fisher White. I don't know much else about him. It's up to you and your friend to fill out the fields. You found him. Select criminal history like you did before.
He killed his own brother?
He didn't kill anyone, child.
Exactly. Smart dime store fiction from the mind of Quinn Derringer.
Go ahead and erase the false charges. Okay, good. Let's log out and degauss this machine. Same as before. Run the degauss gun over the computer.
I found a cassette. I should be safe here.
Media revolution is a tidal wave of morass. It drowns and buries in one stroke. Schmidt and Cohen are right. The revolution will be podcast. We can learn from leaders who came before. Print upended control based on speech, and the cassette tape undercut state control of broadcast messaging. Tame the medium. Tame the revolution.
If you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to fear. It's the what I don't know can't hurt me of the new century. But you should be afraid. You should be terrified. Because every day, we hug the digital world a little tighter. And we hold that embrace a little longer. Either we're too lazy or we're too unconcerned, so we let our machines manage our public utilities, monitor our cash flows, drive our cars. They're driving our cars. They vote for us. They tell us what to eat and when. And they fight our wars. And they murder. They murder for us. We don't even talk to these machines, but they talk to each other. And that is why you should be afraid. Anything with a chip in it will be online soon enough. And do you know what they say about us behind our backs? Watches, implants, heart monitors in cahoots with a hospital 1,000 miles off? What do they say when they're alone together? Huh? What are they saying? And who do they spill their secrets? Our secrets, too. Well, the government, for starters. It's a worldwide whispering campaign, and we can't quiet them. I can't scream loud enough. My voice is shot. I'm out of breath. And they don't even have to breathe. I mean, a lie travels its way around the world while the truth is still putting on its shoes. We can't keep up. Can't keep up. Are you ready for Exhibit B? You think you are? Well, let's take collateral murder, courtesy of the U.S. military. Take technology run amok and weaponize it. Death from above. Drone strikes. Not half a world away. In your own backyard. Where does that leave us? Do we hope at least for benevolent overlords? Ha! When does that ever happen? I mean, I am asking you, when has that, in the history of human civilization, when has that ever happened? We wittingly vote into power those with no desire to cede power. Not ever. Who can we trust to not violate the rule of law when crossing that line doesn't require any effort? Now, when there's a machine to take the step for them. You want to run the world? Well, there's an app for that.
Lost track of the traitor. Threat level is returning to normal.
P0 here.
That's some poker face you got.
Sir?
I tell you, you've been made a loyalist, and you give me your best impression of a wall.
It is acting experience to credit for that.
Acting?
Yes, sir. In Bollywood.
You famous back in the real world?
No, sir. Very minor roles. But that was a while back.
A stare like that, you're probably pretty good at Texas Hold'em, too.
I do not play poker.
Don't like cards, huh?
I do not play cards because I dislike cards. I do not play cards because I like them too much. If you catch my meaning, sir.
Gambling junkie.
Recovering, sir.
Interesting.
Welcome to my domain. See anything you like. Leaving so soon.
Look, I don't care. Your form is standard. I'm not going to make it unstandard for you. So, what do? I don't know. Pick a color. Next.
There's the computer. This database holds the criminal records of Rohit Rathore. Again, we'll need more than just a name if we're going to find the right one. That's the one. Poor Rohit. He has such a kind face, too. All right, let's see the damage. Select his criminal record. Knocking over casinos. Unlikely. Derringer really outdid himself with this one. Okay, let's erase these lies and move on. Well done. Now we'll degauss it just like before.
subject spotted. All Berserk, please respond.
I've apprehended the girl.
Let's see what he's carrying. I got something.
Good work. There's one more lawyer. List set free. Let's find that last computer.
won't find me in here. I'll hold on to this.
That was the last of them. Head to the atrium.
Do you know the #1 sentiment responsible for deaths by dual, enlistment, and suicide combined? Romance. Create a cult of thrill and honor, and your acolytes will multiply almost as quickly as the body count. Harding gives readers precisely that. He romances Edward Snowden, whose crimes loom greater than war itself, and in so doing, becomes accessory to treason.
Heading to the vent. We need a screwdriver to open this vent.
idea. My battery was running low. It's a taser.
Welcome to my domain. See anything you like, leaving so soon.
Did you hang up? I'll check his pockets. Nice.
What's that?
This may come in handy. Another broken screwdriver.
Glenn Greenwald's harrowing gospel of Saint Snowden, with a tasty subplot of the author's ascension from doubting Thomas to true believer. The book unfolds with Greenwald's personal encounter in Hong Kong with the Messiah himself, then evolves into a lecture on how the world's surveillance state works based on outdated and, more importantly, illegally obtained documents. The author blames shadowy forces for why his book isn't a bestseller, blind to the real reason. The public is bored of this, Greenwald, and prefer a safe society to the one quislings like you are trying to impose.
matter that needs our attention. I wanted to wait until Daniel stepped out.
Where is he?
Probably starting a structure fire somewhere. But listen, I need your help. Head back to the office space you just came through. Go to the back of the room and look for a computer near the wall of fingerprint scans. We have one more history to erase.
Another loyalist?
Not exactly.
My battery was getting low. Going in to pick his pockets. Got it. Help!
I've captured the girl.
I'll check his pockets. I got something.
Subject detected. Move to apprehend.
The door won't open.
Good idea. My battery was running low.
I'm locked out. Override requested. I lost track of the traitor. The Zager sympathizer is locked up.
This time is Miranda Poe.
Who is she?
An old friend who passed away some years back.
If she's dead, why do we have to erase her charges?
Let's look her up. Her eyes were blue. Her date of birth was June 11th, 1982. Nationality was American. Place of birth, Virginia. And that should be enough. Go ahead. Search. That's her.
That's you. That's...
Go ahead and bring up the criminal charges.
Derringer?
Had nothing to do with this. This one's all true. Every word of it.
What do you want us to do?
I'm asking you to erase it. And never mention it to Zager. Daniel. But I suppose that's up to you.
Why did you do it?
I was young. Stupid. Fell for the wrong person. Love is nothing but a regret that travels back in time and catches you when you don't know any better. All things end badly. Or they don't end.
I've done things I'm not proud of, too. I understand.
And I'll understand if you choose not to erase the charges. Thank you. You've given me a second chance when we get out of here. Now, let's leave this and go to Terminus.
So much destruction.
Yes. I'm not sure what the statues did to deserve this. Take the stairs on the side. They'll lead to the elevator to Terminus.
An old Zager cassette.
We are and I mean that in the worst way possible. No, there's no meteor heading our way. It's not anything like that, but the advance of information technology heralds the death of privacy for anyone not already at the top. The world continues to spin, and it spins towards authoritarianism. Who are these people that tell us the future is going to be wonderful? Well, let me tell you. They're either black-eyed liars or rosy-cheeked Pollyannas. The future is But wait, Zager! How can that be? By 2025, tablets will fill the void of deadbeat teachers and absentee parents. Kids will drink from the wellspring of all human knowledge, shared freely by all societies everywhere, right? Sure. Till someone decides to delete mention of the 30 million Chinese citizens that died at the hands of the Japanese during a 10-year period in the middle of the last century. Or the 11 million Africans who died as slaves from Bagé, Brazil to New York City over the course of 200 years. With print dead. There's no reason these pesky truths will rear their ugly heads again. They'll just patch it out of your digital textbooks and move on. In the year 2035, self-driving cars will mean no more accidents. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing! Nothing. Until you make an unflattering comment about a public official who has the police in their back pocket and they decide to steer your car to the shoulder and shut off your engine and lock the doors for your safety until the men in black can get there to escort you to one of our lovely taxpayer-funded re-education camps. Or they just park us on the railroad tracks and wave goodbye. All of this brings me to Exhibit C. C as in Cincinnatus. As he showed us beyond doubt, the hooks are there, the laws have been ignored, and the gallows have been built around us with the trap door installed right under our feet. You still don't believe me? Sleep on it. But before you have a chance to escape your nightmares, you'll be smothered to death in your sleep by those taking first watch. So rise and shine. It's time to wake the up.
You have a curious nature, I see. Explore if you wish, but head to Terminus soon.
She has my phone. She's got my phone. Who do you think? The squeaky mouse you just escorted home. She must have... Take that stupid mask off and talk to me.
Calm down. Why would she have your phone?
Because I left it sitting out. While she was in here earlier for her exam results. Her qualifying exam. I left it sitting out, right here.
What numbers are in there?
Besides yours, everyone who's anyone.
Wait. Maybe this is a good thing.
Are you insane?
An act like this could spark a revolution.
An act like this will end in execution. Why are you grinning? You look like the cat who ate the canary.
What can I say? I'm a secret admirer of tenacity. That girl's got it.
What she's got is a hand grenade with the pin pulled out.
Good on her. She hasn't even seen the poison manifestos yet.
What poison manifestos?
The ones I just distributed.
This is Mireille Prudhomme. Cancel the alarm. I will see to the contraband violation. Over.
It begins!
Let me guess. Stroke of midnight?
Stroke of genius.
I should do the test way more.
think it's just you and me, sir.
Roger that. I know who planted the snow globe, and I want to move to arrest immediately. Over.
Copy that. I'll put a party together.
Next, we need the element of surprise. Where you at currently, Gordon?
Commissary. Sir.
Meet me in the male dorm's laboratory in 10 minutes.
The bathroom. Why is that, sir?
Because you're gonna yourself when I tell you who a traitor is.
Sir?
Just be there in 10 minutes. Over and out.
This spot looks good.
Take it then. Watch me. What if the girl comes back looking for it?
The pre-cal. She's been recalibrated. She won't even notice it's missing.
I don't know about that.
Besides, look around you. This place is falling apart. It's all coming down.
Going in to pick his pockets.
No sign of the sympathizers.
Picked a good place. I hope they can't see me here.
Anyone spots a pre-cal sympathizer? I'll buy him around.
Screwdriver. idea. We can recharge here.
Welcome to my domain. Care to purchase new abilities, leaving so soon?
They won't find me in here. I'll search him. Nothing of interest. This may come in handy.
No sign of the sympathizer.
B0 at the ready. He almost got me. Let's see what he's carrying. Nice.
Derringer, sir.
I was...
ATD?
No,
You know what this is?
It looks like what we would call a снежный шар.
It's a snow globe.
Yes, that is all. Yes.
But it's got me concerned. You know what concerns me about it, Goring? The fact that I found it and not you.
Where did you find it?
Someone left it outside Marie Prideaux's door.
Why would they do that?
You tell me, Special Investigator Man.
Maybe she has a secret admirer.
She definitely has secrets. And there's the matter of the note.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
There was a note attached to the bottom of this thing.
May I see the note?
I sent it to the lab for analysis.
That's good thinking.
Shut up! Do you know what the note said? It said, looks like we're snowed in together. Not snowed in, but one word. Snowed in.
That is very strange note.
Do you know who Edward Snowden was?
Was he a prisoner?
He was a traitor. And it's clear we have a traitor of our own here in Metamorphosis.
My goodness.
And somehow Murray is mixed up with them.
Not the mentor.
Find this person, Goring. Don't make me find him myself.
Stanley, sit down. I'm spotting your 50, Stanley. I don't need your money. It's not mine, and it isn't money, dummy. I'm trying to keep you at the table.
Oh, okay. In that case, what are you doing? Raising.
No.
Damn it, Stanley. I can win with this hand.
You already played it, and you lost. Sit down. Listen up. The Jack just made me special investigator. He's trying to weed out anyone sympathetic to our job.
And he chose you? The Jack drew the wrong card for the wrong game.
I didn't have the heart to tell you. Now, let's talk about the right game, shall we? To take it all, we need the Queen.
I thought the Joker said the Queen's on our side. It's too early to tell if we can even trust the Joker. I'm not about to assume we have his Queen, too.
We need the Queen to beat the Jack.
We'll get the Jack to beat the King.
Play the Jack against the King of Diamonds, you'll lose that hand.
The King of Diamonds is a one-eyed king.
And the Jack is a royal jackass. Trust me, Stanley. You play that way, you're gonna lose.
You got a better idea?
The Joker does.
The Joker's wild.
Stanley, shut up. What's his idea? Jack and Queen cancel each other out?
No. No face cards at all. Think about it.
You really want to trust the outcome of this game to the pips?
That three of ours may not be worth much on her own, but there's a lot of them in this deck.
I don't know. They got plenty reason to hate us.
They got more reason to hate the king.
The one-eyed king.
Shut up, both of you. Here comes Fisher. Scumbag.
That's odd.
I thought he had his lips surgically attached to the king's ass.
Hey, Fisher, what's the good word, brother?
Nada. What are you guys playing?
Poker. Blackjack.
I fooled. My shift just started.
Yeah, I got but the roll.
Yeah, I got to. Something.
What about your chips? Guys?
goodbying, leaving so soon.
A Zager cassette.
What happens on the job should stay on the job. And that includes lapses in conscience. WikiLeaks dabbles in the shame industry. And this is a hagiography of the patron saints. Greenberg doesn't seem to understand that sins are property of the church.
Zager here. Let's get biblical. I want to talk about the triumvirate. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. No. I'm talking about the truth, the fear, and the end. How did it come to this? See, once upon a time, they told the truth. But it wasn't scary enough. It wasn't dramatic enough. See, a story needs good guys and bad guys. A story needs hope, and the truth is grim. You know, you probably never thought you'd hear these words from me, but the truth is depressing. It's a rainstorm of facts and figures and statistics that no one wants to sit through. No, not when there's a lean-to of bullshit to hide under until the truth just passes over like a dark cloud. Well, some people care. You hear me? Some people care. Crackpots like me. But for the rest of you, truth is it's a distraction. See, for years, I had it backwards. I thought the sugary spoonful of video game infotainment tastes better than the bitter pill, right? But I was wrong. I realize you can show a person the truth, and even when they understand it, even when they believe you, they'll be pissed. You're in their way. You're screaming at them, waving your arms, but you're blocking the screen. You got some nerve, friend. How did it come to this? Well, I can cite a few prime examples. Exhibit A, Mark Klein. This is the AT&T employee who blew the whistle on room 641A. In a space probably no bigger than the one you're sitting in now, the NSA carried out an unprecedented surveillance operation on our civilian internet. Got some press? Sure. But just barely. Really? It just got in your way. It started waving those gangly, track-marked arms in front of whatever reality show you were into at the time, and that just pissed you off. But instead of being mad at your government for spying on you, you took your wrath out on guys like me. Well, I'm sorry. I am sorry I distracted you from your wind-down time in the lap of the idiot box. It won't happen again, boss. Except that it will. Except that it will.
that is. I got a question for you. What's ATD?
Sir?
Don't play dumb. I've heard the men use the term. I just want to confirm that it means what I think it means.
Sorry. It stands for afternoon toilet drinking. Sir, some of the prisoners see they sneak beer into... Well, it's contraband, so
they take the cans to the can.
Yes, sir.
What about you? You drink on patrol?
Never, sir.
Didn't think so. You homesick?
I am home, sir.
That's the spirit, son. Come over here a minute. I got a job for you. This may come as a shock, but not everyone in this place threw a party the day that we bagged Zager. As much as it pains me to say, some of your fellow Prizrak may harbor some ill will toward the Overseer, and maybe even me, for what we did to him.
You treated that dog better than he deserved, sir.
See, I had a feeling you would understand this, Goran. So you'll keep an ear to the ground for me? Let me know if you hear anything of a seditious nature.
Of course, sir.
Good man.
Sir, what did you think ATD stood for?
Always tell Derringer.
I'll hold on to this. I should be safe here.
What is all this nonsense? Pictures. Pictures. Looks like you tore your life out of a catalog.
These are my pictures.
They don't belong here.
Hey, that's my stuff.
Contraband.
Family photos.
We're your family. I am your family. This man here, he is your brother. As is this man. You have no other family besides us now. You have no other friends besides us now. You had a dog, now you got Cooper. Congratulations. Hey, nice.
Nieves, sir.
You say so? I need you to translate something for me.
Sir?
What's that say at the top?
It says, hablar con Zager antes de esta noche.
Which means?
Talk to Zager before tonight.
That's what I thought it meant. Carry on.
Sir, where is that from?
The librarian's diary.
Professor Octavo? I am sure there is a mistake then.
I don't think so.
No, I must have misread that. My translation is not good.
I think you translated it just fine.
Sir?
What?
He is an old man.
Yes, he is. But not a very wise one.
You aren't going to hurt him, are you?
I don't hurt people. But sometimes people around here hurt themselves. Maybe I don't act quickly enough to stop them, but then my response time isn't something you need to lose any sleep over. I don't. Thanks for your help, amigo.
It's hard to say anything positive about this one because it's clear that Julian Assange isn't interested in positivity. Cypherpunks is the anarchists' cookbook for the 21st century, a vademecum for those who justify the airing of political and corporate dirty laundry as a good thing. No, I take my previous statement back. There is one positive thing I can say. The world's secrets are becoming more protected thanks to the leaking of fairly mundane materials from high-tech terrorists like Assange.
Taser in hand. Where's Rack? And he sees me. They won't find me. Battery was running low. This spot looks good. They won't find me in here.
I've apprehended the subject.
Good idea. We can recharge here. Prizrak. Spotted me. Let me go.
I've guessed it to go.
My battery. It was getting low. They won't find me here. much here. They won't find me in here. My battery was running low. I'll go with this.
I'm locked out. Need some help here.
Where's Reckoning? He's got me.
Threat level is returning to normal.
Welcome to my domain. What are you buying? Leaving so soon?
Good idea. We can recharge.
No sign of Zager yet.
What happens on the job in The Net Delusion, Evgeny Morozov comes out swinging against cyber utopians who preach drop tweets, not bombs, and Twitter trumps torture, while I applaud with Morozov's warnings of the dangers of the internet. I'm appalled by his lack of execution. Half of his arguments are clouded by caveats and quantified poppycock, making our cause feel like nothing more than an intellectual balance-keeping experiment, rather than an ironclad guilty verdict for the web. We deserve better than this, librarian. In fact, call Mr. Morozov and tell him we'll gladly ghostwrite the sequel for free.
These are at the ready.
Wreckage everywhere. No sign of the sympathizers.
Target control.
Be on the lookout for sympathizers.
This hiding place looks good. Thanks. You found me a good spot. I hope they can't see me here. I'll hold on to this.
Goldsmith and Wu are right beyond their knowing. The borderless world envisioned by the Internet's founders is illusory. But another borderless world is possible by expanding one nation's borders. Our house has many mansions, and domain names rightly should fall under our domain.
Leaving?
Not yet. I'm about to inform them now. Loyalists protecting Terminus. This is Mireille Prideaux. Lay down your guns and leave. You have been cleared of all illegality. Your false charges have been erased. You have my word on this. Do not sacrifice your lives for something you don't believe in. Do not die in the service of a madman. You are no longer under the blunt thumb of Derringer. You are no longer the subjugated of Metamorphosis. You are free men. Our plan is working. It looks like the Loyalists are standing down.
I'll be taking this.
The master switch. I am hardly surprised this doggerel optimism leached past his publisher. People love populist hope. Wu valorizes Vint Cerf and his ilk as knights against a foul king's grasp. They instead steer them away from the good king's embrace. Wu and woe, variant vowels, but no difference in meaning.
Welcome to my domain. What are you buying? Come back anytime.
You and your friend won't encounter any Prisrac resistance. Take that service elevator to the top of Terminus. Watch your step.
And that ain't a figure of speech, kid. It's a long way down.
Good, you're back.
What are we doing up here?
Do you see the hatch on the top of Terminus? You'll need to raise it to view the control panel. This panel controls the cooling system for Terminus. This part should be simple enough. Terminus is unstable, power-hungry, and never more than a second away from total catastrophic meltdown.
Not like the Overseer.
A few slight adjustments will cause it to overheat. Go ahead and tweak the cooling system settings now. That did the trick. Open the shallow doors and we'll pull her up.
You bet. Can you two give me a hand with this? We don't have much time.
Is gonna
of people's data if your companies weren't collecting it in the first place.
Can you, sorry, Mr. President, can you tell us when, if ever, this kind of catch-all collection has yielded information that's useful to, I mean, in thwarting a terrorist attack?
I can. Care to elaborate? Greenpeace can scream till they're blue in the face, but it's my
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
He was there.
No, it was just a dream.
He was there.
You're just waking up. You're with me, okay? You're in your own home. It's okay.
I could see him. The man in the white gloves.
No, it was just a dream.
The man in the white gloves has me.
No one has you.
He's my dad, isn't he?
No, your dad? No, he's nobody. You have a great dad.
I grew up in that place.
No, you didn't. You grew up right here in Albany. Your dad is a decent guy. Decent enough to let me marry his daughter.
I'm not a good judge of character, obviously.
I love you, Danielle. We all love you. And we just want you to get better.
I love you too. I can't sleep. I gotta walk around.
Well, if you're up, I'm up. I'll make you some breakfast.
Something more to you.
I'm from Norway.
Last month an orderly told you you were from Norway. Before that, you never claimed to be.
I must have forgotten.
I don't think so. What was the name you gave me?
Anne.
Not the name on your file. A nurse chose that name for you when they brought you here.
That's my name.
No. Anne was chosen because it is the most common name in our country. What was the name you gave me last week? It had a number in it.
I don't know.
I think maybe you do. What was the name? Was it 390A? You said that to me, Anne.
I don't know. I am from Norway. I know that.
But you don't speak a word of Norsk. And you have an accent. An American accent. Maybe you're American?
My name is Anne. Anne from Norway. I have lived here all my life. Kari is my mother. Truls is my brother.
And the cow is named Dargos. I memorized that folk song when I was a boy. Okay, Anne, that's enough for today. You should rest. And maybe you'll remember more tomorrow.
We did it. How long do we have?
Not long enough.
No!
Give me that. Battery's dying. And so is she. You hear me? You and your friend have caused enough trouble for one night. You don't want to watch this. Useless. You should see yourself.
I almost lost you. What is it?
It's all right. Take a breath.
Is it America?
Is this your world? Is there even a way out of it? We're too close to Terminus. We need to move before it goes up. This way.
This is Brakeman. We are ship top Alpha Deck.
Roger, Brakeman. Welcome to the board.
Treglazov? Vice Admiral. This way. What happened, Richard? Wrestling bears at your ranch in Sheridan?
No, I was hanging a picture for Marjorie and I fell off a ladder.
Oh, you should be more careful. Want me to take that off your hands?
Soon enough. We do this by the book.
For what we're about to do, there is no book.
What was that thunder earlier? One of our LSOs says he heard a raucous noise coming from below deck.
Construction. Where's Derringer?
The arrival will now commence. Bring all cameras to front stage.
Roger that. All UAVs to front stage. The bases are set. The board is yours, Vice Admiral.
To do it any other way would invite scrutiny.
Better we bury our secrets in plain sight.
Press the green button to E-sign. And once more. Congratulations, Mr. Treglazov. On behalf of the Eyes, I welcome you.
That's it? No TLS? Triple DES? Not even a thumbprint?
This was only ever a formality. Relax. I ran a thorough background check on you. What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Smile for the cameras?
I always do.
You're at a high-stakes table now. I hope you have enough to ante up.
My dear Richard, Terminus makes Bluffdale look like a thumb drive. I am confident my data is larger than yours.
I'd really like to see it.
What the heck just happened?
Wait! Hold your fire!
Gone? Terrence?
What's going on?
We're okay. We have backup, the precals.
Recalibrated. All of them. On your orders, sir. Except the one who escaped last night.
God damn Directive 95.
What's that? Men!
He's all that's left.
Who is? What are you talking about?
He's all that's left.
Treglazov, what happened to Terminus? It's a double cross.
390H. 390H. Help! Don't shoot her. Don't shoot!
She's the backup!
Her? Will someone please tell me what the hell is going on?
Let me talk to her. Stop! You win! You win!
You were ready to kill me earlier!
No! Scare you? I could never hurt you, child.
Treglazov, who is the girl?
Come back to me. I can make this right.
Who are you talking to?
Have her come back to me. I'll give you whatever you ask.
Young lady, if you're being held against your will, the U.S. government can offer you asylum.
Shut the fuck up, Richard!
Listen to me. We can guarantee your safety. This ship is now U.S. soil.
Hell it is!
Declare asylum, and we will guarantee your safety.
You're not hearing me!
Kid! Hey, kid! Get over here.
Come with us. They can't hurt you anymore.
Neither can you.
Should I tackle her?
Grab her! No! She'll jump. Stand down. Damn it, stand down!
You're not listening to me!
She has it all! The weight of the world! But that weight will crush her! If she jumps, it will sink her like a stone. And when she dies, everything we encoded in her is lost forever. Don't let her go. Reason with her. She'll listen to you. Bring her back to me. Don't let her go, you holy fool!
Ignore them! We have a boat! They can't touch you, child! Come, get on the boat with us!
Enough! Wait. Let's think about this. Are you sure? I don't know. You did more for me than anyone. But this, I have to do on my own.
looking for hope. But I was too blind to see that that river was dry, and that everything you ever told me was a lie. There was nothing to do except sit and wait